Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. A-O-K.
Hi guys!
I was gonna say
Did you miss that?
I can hear you.
We're back. And correction.
And it's quarantine still.
We're still in
He's
quarantine.
having fun in the
Taylor said he was gonna make a video. He never made a video. He only made me make a video.
My producer called and said I wasn't allowed to do a video because of copyright restrictions or something. So
Because you're white.
yeah, that's it. But we're back.
You guys, we're back. Hopefully we'll make it through this season. We didn't make it through last season, but I mean,
It's going to be an odd
Corona.
modified because we're going to have some with you and we'll have some with Sarah and hopefully some with the both of you and
some with your husband. Well, your husband is Snatch Game.
Yep, he is Snatch Game. How did you know?
Oh, Sarah, because we've got. Sarah said she's gonna try to record some with you this season.
We're gonna try and have her record in quarantine.
Oh, we're doing props now.
I just needed a hat. I was having some crazy hair. So,
Hello and welcome back.
Season 13.
Season 13, episode 1, and what an episode.
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like we were kind of short cheated on an episode. I feel
like we should light some incense.
I think that this was like the episode to kind of stop the girls from ever being able to say, I made it to the finale without ever having to lip sync for my life.
OMG, I was thinking the exact same thing.
So spoiler alerts for anyone who hasn't watched, every single girl who competes this season has already had to do a lip sync in the first episode. So they bring them out in groups of 2.
First into the workroom, we have Candy Muse in a denim outfit. Oh, she talks like this. I
thought her outfit was cheap. I thought it was cheap.
You didn't like it?
I didn't like it. I know everyone.
I kind of liked it because it kind of matched her, like Brooklyn, Bronxy.
Yeah,
from Jenny from the Block a little bit.
Jenny from the Block, and she was talking about how this is from New York. This is a New York outfit, but it's like I wasn't.
Honey. Right. Okay. Well, you want to talk about cheap? Let's talk about Miss Joey J and her.
Yeah.
Feathers.
And her.
What did you think of the feathers? It didn't bother me.
At least her outfit looked put together, and at least I liked her makeup. I liked her hair.
I did like her makeup. Yeah.
And she's cute out of drag.
I still think Candy had the better outfit. Oh, here we go. The trade of the season.
Who?
We'll talk about that later, though.
Yes, okay.
Well, you said okay.
So
they lip sync.
Joey J are the first 2 to go up against each other.
Yes, and they lip sync to "Call Me Maybe." I thought it was hilarious that Candy Muse had a prop, unbeknownst to the lip sync, or maybe she knew about the lip sync.
Maybe she knew about the lip sync.
And she said, just in case I have to lip sync, I'm gonna bring a radio.
Exactly.
And click.
And boom, that's the music.
Do we agree with who won?
No, I don't agree with who won. I think Joey J was more amusing to watch up there than Candy Muse was.
Okay, and so now starts the separation between.
Yeah, so basically the girls are, after the first 2 girls, they're called in and they're told, okay, they get to know the girls and then they tell them, okay, you're gonna lip sync for your life. One of you goes, one of you stays. So Candy Muse and Joey J. To
win.
Huh?
So far, you're Team Joey J. I'm Team Candy Muse.
Yeah, I'm Team Joey J. And sadly, Joey J lost and Candy Muse won.
And she gets the pork chop. Now, this is when I started to think, okay, why is she calling it the pork chop and not, I'm sorry, my dear, sashay away?
Yes.
Did you catch, or were you thinking that she got chopped?
Well, I caught it.
I mean, like she got.
I was kind of catching it from the beginning, because if they were seriously going to eliminate one girl from each of the groups, that means you're going to have a season with only 6 girls.
Which later on we hear Michelle Visage say, "Wait, RuPaul, you just."
Oh,
But we'll get to that.
yeah, we'll
What
get
is it? What was our line from last season? We'll get to that. No,
we'll get to
more
that.
about that later.
More on that later. More on.
Yeah, more on that later.
All right, so next two girls
Mm,
enter the workroom,
We have Denali Fox
and La.
outfit. Yes or no?
I liked the outfit. I think it was an interesting choice to enter on skates. I find it
Uh huh.
funny
Do you think
that
those are real skates, or do you think they were like thicker than
no, those were real skates.
normal skates?
But I
Okay.
find it funny that everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's the first time we've ever had an ice skating drag queen before." So we rewrote
Lies.
history and we got rid of milk. We're gonna have
Right. Well, she did mention milk. Wait, did you see Denali Fox perform on ice too when I grow up?
yes, I saw that.
Okay. Um, I liked Denali Fox's outfit, but was it an entrance look for me? That's a no, mama. The only thing I liked was the skates. If not for the skates, it would have been like a
The only note that I had on
boot.
Denali was she entered on skates. That's
That
literally
ponytail, though, I was looking for that ponytail.
the ponytail.
Mama, that little Sonya Blade action.
Yeah. Lala Ri. I
Lalakri,
very
which we find out later is a drag daughter of Tamisha Iman.
drag daughter or sister
They related. They relate. No, so Tamisha is Lala Ree's mother, drag mother.
because the daughter on it
Yeah, but
is what's her face's daughter. So her outfit was very plain. It looked nice, but it was plain.
thank you,
It was
thank you. I was like, thoughts?
jumpsuit
Like
and a jacket.
again, when you walk through that door, I want to be like, oh, oh.
It's
And
like,
when she walked through the door, I was like,
so
oh,
are you telling me that basically these girls just flew in from the airport and just went straight in to film, and that was all they had on? I mean, you have time to get ready. Put on an entrance look.
now, correct. Now, saying that, given the circumstances we're in right now, do you think that would have made it harder to get a cute outfit? I say no.
No, because these
Okay,
girls
we're
all,
on the same page.
as we're learning now, these girls all have designers for them, so all their stuff is being tailor made anyway and sent to them. They're not making any of this on their own, pretty much, except
Right, which like
girls that are seamstresses.
I miss. Yeah, I miss those days when they would make their own
Yeah,
outfits. Like, hello.
yeah,
Um.
those days are gone.
So again, um, again the sirens go off. Woo, girl,
And on they go to the main stage.
and and they are surprised. I kind of like how like RuPaul was like, "Hey queens, do you like surprises?" And well, two queens stand before me, and their face just cracks. They're like, wait, hold up." They lip sync to
When I
a
grow up,
song that I didn't write down. Oh, When I Grow Up, which they did before with Coco and Alyssa Edwards.
yeah. The only
Yeah.
one I really couldn't
Who
remember was Denali doing her cartwheel on skates.
see, this is why I think Denali should have won.
It's very Cyrano Bonali. It's very, if this was an actual ice
Who-
skating competition, that would be, that would get you
Oh,
stopped. But I gave her props for being able to do a cartwheel on skates.
she did a lot. I think she should have won that lip sync.
My first comment,
But
however, for that number was, "Fuck, there goes their dance floor." Like she's gonna tear that dance floor up with those
well,
skates.
did you see her running in the workroom too? As she's like, sorry about the floor.
Right off the floor. Lala.
Okay.
So Lala and
Hmm.
versus, and Lala was fun. She was fun to watch. Had a lot of energy. I enjoyed watching her.
Yes.
I
Yes. Yes.
agree with
But
this.
I still think Denali should have won.
See, I'm opposite. I liked that Lala stayed because I think Lala was having more fun up there than Denali was. Denali
Okay.
relied
Okay.
on her being a skater as kind of her gimmick.
Okay. So you think had she not been on skates?
I think had she not been on skates, she probably could have done a better job performing.
Okay.
I think
True. True. But I think for being on skates, I mean, you're an ice skater.
yeah,
Listeners, if you did not know, Taylor Devine, not only is she a mess, she's also an ice skater.
I'm a hot mess. I
Um,
think that was kind of like her downfall. was that she couldn't really perform because of the skates. There's a lot she couldn't do, but she gave it
Right,
her
right,
all.
right.
She gave it her all. So,
Also, okay, we're in season 13.
yeah,
When she was like, I was not expecting to lip sync for my life, in this outfit. You've seen queens do photo shoots underwater. There have been queens that had to spin on a turntable while doing a photo shoot. They've had to do many, many things in the entrance look. You know, going into the workroom that anything can happen.
yeah. So you should always be prepared to know that you're gonna
It's
have.
like the queens who are like, I don't know how to sew, and I'm like, you are on season 13.
I don't know how to lip sync.
Lala Ree. No, wait, who is it? Someone doesn't know how to sew this season, and I'm like, why? What?
So Lala stays,
Lala stays.
Nolly goes.
Wow, so far we're not agreeing with who won the lip sync.
Huh. All right, next we have Simone and Tamisha.
I loved Simone's outfit.
You would because that's something you would wear. Address all of your faces.
That is, but I wouldn't have to add like 500 more Polaroids because, girl, she's thick and juicy.
Mm. We learned though that Tamisha is a house mother.
Wait, did you not like it?
I thought it was cute, but I don't know if it was necessarily a first impression look.
Also, I love how every first queen of the set walks in and she's like, "Oh, I'm the first queen here." I'm like, "No, you're not."
You're not.
Yeah. So Tamisha, mother of Lala Ree, walks in.
And we find out that Tamisha was cast in season 12.
On season 12, but unfortunately,
Because of
she.
cancer treatment, she had to drop out of the show.
Can you imagine finding out you get on the show and then you find out you have cancer? Like, no, ma'am.
It almost be like going through cancer treatment while you're trying to be on the show, Miss Cuckoo.
Oh yeah, that's right, huh?
Went through her cancer treatment like during or right before or something, right?
Can I
Or no,
say
she
when
got
they
that
cut
after.
to
I think she got
after
that after
after
she got cancer.
after
Yeah.
I well, can I say when they cut to, you know how they do the interviews where they're in boy drag? I did not. I would not be able to clock Tamisha if I saw him on the street.
No, he does not.
Simone, I'll be able to clock, which she was very like she was moisturized. Did you see how shimmery her face
Yeah.
was? I didn't like her hair though. Simone's hair.
Yeah. Simone's hair, I wasn't. We've seen that look
How
before.
did
Means
how did we feel about the blazer on Tamisha Man?
it was. I didn't hate it.
Yeah. Someone was saying Tamisha Man is a play on words like Tam, it's a man. Get it? Like Tamisha Man, like damn, it's a man.
I guess.
Huh?
I guess I could see that. Sure.
Okay. Okay. That's just what I hear from like podcasts. Okay, so they go on stage. Whoop whoop. They're shocked.
They're doing the pleasure principle.
The Pleasure Prince. Okay, so what did you think of the lip sync? You first.
It was okay. I
Okay.
mean, Simone definitely did a really good job. She definitely owned the stage.
She owned that song. Tamisha is doing too much of like, oh, I learned the choreography for this video.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show it to you. But I didn't get Tamisha in that performance. So I think Simone deserved to win.
Simone deserved to win that one, and she did.
Okay.
She stayed.
Yes.
Okay.
I forgot to mention when it was Denali and Lala Ree. They say, Denali, you've got the chop.
Yeah.
And then this is the first time we see the cameras follow the queen off stage, walking down the stairs. Um, and she turns the corner and
There's a girl.
there's just one girl? Yeah, there's a girl.
Yeah.
And she's like, what the fuck's going on? So then Tamisha comes along, and my favorite line Tamisha says when she gets back there is, the lady said, you gotta go home. You gotta go home.
Yeah.
Well, everyone else was like, no, no, something's up, something's up. She's like, nope, the lady said go home. We're gonna go home.
I love how they assumed that it was just gonna be like from the door they were just gonna get ushered right back to the airport. They're like, I guess we're just back on our plane and ready to go, and it's like, come on, you've seen enough of these
Tamisha,
the twist.
Well, yeah, and that's what I think Nolly said. Like, it's RuPaul's Drag Race. It wouldn't be the Drag Race without a twist. That being said, if Tamisha comes out with merch, she needs to come with merch that says, "The lady said go home."
Yeah.
I will buy that shirt.
You said go home.
The lady said go home.
Ready to
It's
go.
time to go home. It's very
It's very personal.
not to be a race thing, but it's very like a personal color. Like, it's time to go. We gotta go home.
Yeah, we gotta go. This shit is done.
We gotta go. We gotta go. The lady said go home. She's not gonna repeat herself.
Hmm.
My mom never repeats herself. She When she says it, you do what your mom says.
You go home.
Um,
All right. So next we have
Next up, we have
got Nick.
High Gorge, which apparently she's roommates with what is her name? It's just my mind. The girl who fell down in All Stars. That's crying. What is her name? Oh God. Wait, sorry, you're breaking up. Hello?
Pheromone.
Yes, Pheromone. She's, I think, roommates with her, which makes sense because she's always like, "Hey, Gorge, how are you?"
So the
Which
first
she
very
she walks in and her line is, "It's time to break." Oh, something about the system,
I think something like that. Yeah.
but it's I thought it was SYSTEM, but it's
CYS.
CYSTEM.
Because as we learned, she is a female transition male who makes her living impersonating women.
Right, right. I'm a female who transitions to, and I was like, wait,
Very fashion forward. I loved her look.
I loved it. She said very Picasso, very. Did the outfit look like a sausage to you,
I think it was supposed to be like a
like
hot.
a hot dog?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So it wasn't just me, but this is my favorite pairing because also in comes Utica Queen, which is Thorgy and Ivy Winters.
Yes. So Thorgy and Ivy.
Also, someone was saying Utica is like Utica Queen.
Well, no, it's where she's from, isn't it?
It's where she's from, but also they're saying like it's a play on words like Utica Queen.
Oh.
I love. I think Utica is my favorite.
I loved her. I loved her look. I loved her hair. I loved her
Um,
attitude.
did you watch Meet the Queens?
Yes.
The fact that she laughs every other word. And she's
I know some things like that that just constantly are laughing.
but I wonder if it's like, I don't, whatever it was. I love her. I love that when they were on the runway, Michelle was like, "Explain to me the strawberry," and she's like, "Well, I used to be allergic to strawberries, but I've overcame it, so now I put it in my hair."
Like that just should totally make sense to all of us, you know?
Well, Michelle was like, uh-huh.
So they performed a rumors.
Oh, wait. I also, Utica had my favorite workroom entrance. Oh, she's sickening.
Yeah.
Wait, did you like her outfit?
I loved her
It seems like this was a very, like, I saw the pants especially, and I was like, this is very Taylor when we were hanging out on
I
in
used to have
Makiki.
I
Like,
used to have the blue check
you had plaid pants. Yeah, yeah.
pants. I used to rock those, and I would wear those to the club with the blue
With like
corset.
with 3 layers of vests.
Yeah, I used to wear those all the time. She stole my look there.
I Her hair is very poodle though.
Yeah,
Don't you agree?
it is very poodle.
Um,
Very cute on her.
so they get on the main stage. Got mixed there. Hey Gorge. They lip sync to one of my favorite Lindsay Lohan songs, "Rumors,"
I bet a lot of people.
which talk about a throwback.
Hmm.
What?
I said I bet a lot of people didn't know Lindsay could sing.
Girl, I love that song. Like, I had to put it onto my Spotify playlist of workout
It was
songs.
a great song.
Saturday, walking into the club. So they lip sync. Who do you think? Wait, not who do you think? Do you think God deserves to win?
Wait, what? Sorry, you were cutting out there.
Girl, this is Zoom. We apologize to our listeners. I hope this makes sense. Do you think Gottmik deserved to win?
I think Gottmik did a good job. I don't necessarily think that it was better than Utica.
Okay.
I think she won simply for the angle of they would have gotten way too much flack this whole week if you had sent home the trans performer, the openly trans performer.
You think so? You think that's what it
I
was?
think they would have said, "Oh, you only eliminated her because of the fact that she's openly trans."
You could tell Utica though is not a trick queen. Like she didn't do drop split. She didn't do ta-da ta-da ta-da. Also, do you see my shirt? Do you know who it is?
Who is that? I can't tell. Is
I
that
know because I have so many jelly rolls. It's Manila Luzon's I do Nares.
ah
I got it when she came down to Scarlet. I miss going out. Okay, so Utica goes home. I mean, Utica gets the pork chop.
yeah, she gets the pork chop.
Now,
Now,
how dare her sisters not tell her that her wig is slipping up because you could see her hairline. And
yeah,
I was like, if I was in that room, as devastated as I would be for getting the pork chop, I would have been like, hey, sis,
big line.
you want to pull your hair down a little bit?
You're late. You have no lace front, so it's just all sliding back.
Honey, the strawberry is too heavy.
I'm not
Heavy as the head that holds a strawberry.
my wig line.
Oh, I know your hair is so. Oh God, how are you not sweating off a pound?
Well, I have
It's
it.
so funny. You have the longest of hair, and I've got the shortest of hair.
I have it all. It's always pulled up, so it doesn't. Yeah.
That's not the
All
only
right.
thing
So
that's
in
pulled
walks
up.
Rose.
Thoughts?
I don't think you should ever wear pink on RuPaul's stage or in her workroom because you know that the backdrop is pink. You know the lights are all pink. So when you wear pink and you're
Okay.
late, you just everything gets pink
I
out.
like,
Why she's doing it? It's in her name, Rose. It's
but rose is not pink pink. It's more of a like a earthy pink.
more of an earthy pink, but
Anyway,
I get why she was going with that whole look. But
I
she's
I love that.
um
Hmm,
she's the Willem of the season. She wants everyone to
no,
it's on
no.
on there because
Willem comes.
I was
Willem comes later. Willem comes later. I'll tell you. Um, yeah, she was on those shows, and then she goes, Rose likes to be a winner, and she wins mostly everything. And I was like, you had to say mostly because if you said everything, you would have gotten hate mail for.
yeah. And in walks her competition, Olivia Lux.
Can I just say, I'm gonna predict it right now. Olivia Lux is probably up. Is one of the is up for nomination for Miss Congeniality. Her energy, her smile,
Hmm.
she's gorgeous. I didn't care for her outfit, but like she embodies this like just happy to be here, like genuine happy attitude, and I think I'm in love with her.
I liked the outfit. I just wish that the colors were different, or that
Mm.
she kept with the alternating color pattern. So, like, since she was
Sh-
pink on one side and yellow on the other, I wish that her gloves had alternated.
right, same.
Glove with the yellow,
Also, that hair, sis.
yeah. And then so
Um.
everything,
Also, she's what Jasmine Masters calls no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade. That's her outfit.
everything is pink and yellow, but then you get to the shoes, which is one solid color. I wish that the shoes had alternated as well. To keep
Oh, I didn't even see the shoes. Now, I think this is the first time we see a riff in the system because when she walks in, she goes, "Oh my God, the last time I saw you, Rose, was when I was a contestant and you were hosting."
yeah.
And Miss Rose was like, "You've only been doing drag for like less than a year. How are you here?" Calm down, Rose. There have been queens on the show who've been doing drag for way less.
Like 3 months, and they're there.
Yeah. Who was it? Was it
Shangela had only been
Serena Chacha?
months.
Hmm.
Serena Chacha had only for a few months.
Right.
Even there was a couple others that were only there for like 3 months, like newly into drag, and
Correct.
went pretty far. Some of them. My
Correct.
question with this was, she makes a comment about how I'm doing drive live drag elements, and that makes me different. What's a live drag element?
So like so she mentioned on the runway. She said she plays piano. Sometimes she'll play piano during a drag performance. So like live instead of like lip. I think she what she means by live is like I'll like sing live or I'll play a piano
Well,
over as opposed to like lip syncing.
we've never had a drag queen before that could sing, you know, or play a
Thanks,
violin.
Monsoon. But I mean, but I don't think she's saying that in a way. of saying like, oh, no other queen is doing it.
Well, but
I
she
think
said
she's just saying
earlier,
like, I do live performances also.
that's what makes me different. But it was just her wording of I do a live drag performance. That's what makes me different. Well, every performance is a live performance, sweetie. So I
Okay,
usually,
okay, I get it. I get
I
it.
mean, hello, we had Coco who was known for throwing things at her audience. That was a live performance. She used to throw.
Guys, speaking of Coco, I was watching TikTok the other day, and they were like, "What is your favorite drag race lip sync?" And they showed the performance between her and Alyssa, where she has the sleeves, and she's like, those sleeves. I need to learn how to make sleeves like that because I want sleeves like that for when I go grocery shopping. You know what I'm talking about? She had
Yes,
like the big like. Okay, I need to
yes,
learn.
but I was actually speaking of Coco Chandelier, not
Oh,
Amanfi. Coco Chandelier. I mean, come on, Coco Chandelier when we were at the
all of a
club.
sudden Jared has a seizure.
Coco Chandelier at the
Okay,
club got in trouble for throwing plates and soup cans at the audience one time
at Venus or
at Venus.
penis. My favorite, and I'm pretty sure it's still on YouTube. Listeners, all three of you, um, YouTube Coco Chandelier. That's COCO Chandelier, like the thingy. And then do Universal Show Queen. She does this Bollywood performance on a silk, uh, whatever much we'll call it. She does it. It's stunning.
Yeah.
At the end, I'm not gonna ruin it for you because you have to watch it. But at the end, it's a jaw dropper. And let me just say, for the amount of dicks I've sucked, for my jaw to drop that far,
All right. So next
amazing.
we have up
Uh,
Tina Burner.
okay, wait, no, no. No, no, you the gag. So Rose is asked to get the Rose gets a pork chop, and this is my favorite elimination so far of this episode because she walks up the stage as every other queen does, and she goes, uh, uh, "I don't know what's going on, but bye."
Just
And Olivia Lux is the sweetest girl. She's like, I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on either. I'm so sorry." Um,
oh, I do.
I don't blame Rose.
So
Hmm?
their song was X's and O's. I really
Yes,
thought on this
exes
performance,
and
I thought Rose said she was a dancer. I'm just
this is
saying.
what I'm saying. Do not tell America you're a dancer, because we'll also get to this with Elliot with two T's.
Uh-huh.
But do not tell America you're a dancer, and then just do like a weird like. Did you see the spin she did? Like that was impressive.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
also, I love that the gag because I thought it was a dress, but when Olivia Lux shimmies out of the skirt and it turns into like a one piece,
yeah, I thought it was a full dress at first
honey,
until that happened.
honey.
So Olivia
Um,
stays.
so Olivia stays and Rose is confused, going, "Bye,
She's trying to
I
be in the
guess."
but it didn't work.
But I probably would have said the same thing. I would have been like shook, like, "Oh,
Okay, I'm going to
okay."
the workroom now.
It would have been like if you and I lip synced, because you've done drag longer than I have.
Yeah,
And if you lost to me,
I would have
you would
been.
have been like, oh, wait. I'm sorry. Going back, we're gonna rewind.
Mhm.
Um, the best exit line is Utica's "I'll get you for this, Rue" from Utica.
Um, all right, so next we meet Tina West. I mean Tina
Tina
Burner.
Burner. Why are you saying Tina West?
Tina
Oh, because
West.
no.
She is so Nina West. Just the way she looks,
Did
the way she acts.
So I listened to Sibling Rivalry podcast, which is with Bob the Drag Queen and One Exchange. Now Tina Burner on in this season says, "Oh, I'm named after Tina Turner because she's an icon. She's a phoenix." She's actually named Tina Burner because she used to do uh, ice or cocaine. Tina, whatever Tina is, whatever the drug Tina is, that's why her name is Tina Burner because she used to do Tina.
Allegedly or confirmed?
Taylor Frost. According to Bob the Drag Queen and When They Exchange, that's why her name is Tina Burner. It's not because of the Nina,
Yeah.
not because of Tina Turner, but because she used to do Tina. Maybe she still does. And no shame. As long as you're responsible, do what you want to do.
And
So
then
we have Tina Burner. What did you think of Tina Burner's outfit?
I thought it was cute. But like I said, it was giving me Nina West vibes.
Okay, I thought it was cute.
Going through the
And
hair.
she says Tina Burner is all about the costumes, but it was too costumey for me,
Yeah.
mama. Okay, and then
So
my favorite slash Taylor's least favorite comes in.
and okay, so we find out she is the daughter of our reigning queen.
She's not the daughter, she's a sister.
She's a sister. I thought she was a daughter. She's a sister.
No, that's her sister. Because she goes, because later on in the interview, they go, "Oh, you got big shoes to fill," and she goes, "Yeah, she got big feet." Um, but no, they're not mother daughter. They're just sisters.
And this is Kimora or
It's
Kimora.
Kamora, not Kimora. Okay, don't get it wrong.
The minute
I
she
mean,
corrected the name, I was like, oh, this girl's a bitch.
so listeners, all three of you, we were me, Sarah, who hopefully we will all record with together sometime, and Taylor were talking, and I was surprised that you did not like. Okay, backstory. It takes a lot for Taylor to hate somebody. So to hear Taylor say, "I fucking hate this bitch," I was like, "Oh, the guy got a season."
I mean,
See, I liked her. I liked Ka more for her. Wait, what did I say?
I
Um,
liked her bum. I liked her hair. She just comes off as a bitch.
she comes off as a bitch, but I like that. It's like, oh, I like her unintentional shade, which she says to our final queen who walks in, Elliot with two T's. She goes, "Oh, so is this what you guys wear in Vegas?" And Tina Burner goes, "There's that shade again." And
Mhm.
Ka Moore goes, "No, no, no, no. I don't mean to be shady."
So Elliot with two T's. I
Wait,
love
so
her
why
hair.
do you not like Ka Moore?
She just comes across with this arrogance, this like bitchy
Okay,
arrogance, and it was just in the way she corrected her name that it was like, like she was like, "How dare you not know how
that
to
did bother
pronounce
me.
my name? Everyone should
That
have
did
to know how
bother
to
me.
pronounce my name."
But I mean, say you walk into the workroom and they're like, "Oh, Tyler," wouldn't you be like Taylor?
Be like, no, 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 it's Taylor. You
Right.
wouldn't be like,
See,
"Oh hell no, don't you dare mispronounce my name."
but cut to the runway where RuPaul goes, Kimora Hall, and she did not correct her.
Mhm. Well, because as
Is
Willem points
RuPaul.
out, you don't correct the person who's signing your check.
Speaking of Willem, in walks Elliot with two T's.
With two T's. She does
Doesn't
have
she
a
look
red
like?
look to her.
Do you know who Ray Latre is?
No.
Okay, well, Elliot with two T's kind of reminds of Willem and Ray Latre. Another girl who goes, "I'm a dancer, I'm a seasoned dancer," not to Brooklyn Heights this.
Well, but she's
Thoughts on
a
the outfit?
ballet dancer.
Oh, wait. We didn't talk about Ka Moore's outfit. You hated her hair. No, Sarah hated her hair.
Sarah hated her hair. I didn't even remember her outfit. I was so
So it
confused.
was a Bob. She walks in, she goes, "The Bob Mackie doll's out of the box.
Oh, that's right. She was in the Bob Mackie dress. I
Ostrich
secretly,
feathers."
I secretly was like, can you imagine if she rips that thing on the runway? A Bob
Oh
Mackie
my
original,
god.
and just like rips it by mistake.
The thing that, and I know it's not her fault because that's just born that way, but she has that brow bone thing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah,
I wish the outfit was more cinched to her body because she looks like a skinny queen.
yeah. She looks very skinny.
And I wish there was more height to her hair because it was like Sarah said. Why was she not available tonight? Her hair was flat.
Yeah.
And wasn't it you who said her hair was wider than her hips?
No,
Somebody
that's
said
something
that.
Sarah would say. Actually, I'm gonna give her credit for that one. But
Okay. Was she not free tonight?
I don't know. I don't know if she was available tonight. I gotta make up a schedule at home.
Sarah.
Uh,
Her ears are ringing. Her ears are ringing.
all right.
Anyway, so
So this is a trio.
Elliot, Elliot with two T's walks in, and her outfit is very Palm Springs suburban mom. She also looks like the girl from Mad TV
Yes.
who plays Dot, but she doesn't look like Dot. She looks like the whenever that actress plays a mom.
Yeah. But I mean, it was a cute look on her. I liked it.
You liked it?
Liked it.
Okay. It was too pedestrian for me.
Really?
It was like day drag.
It's not. It wasn't
No.
an
I
entrance.
want when you walk into the workroom, I again, like I said earlier, I need to be like, ooh, and this one was like, okay,
You need to be memorable.
cool.
It's your first impression,
Also,
your last.
Elliot with two T's out of drags was like a college year version of Mr. Incredible from the Disney movie Incredibles. He has that coiffed hair. He's
Mhm.
very like masculine and blocky looking.
Yeah, he is. A very Twinkie. All right,
You
so
think
they
he's
come on.
twinky?
They get on
Okay.
a little Twinkie. They come on stage and they do
Mm,
Lady Marmalade.
I guess for someone your age, anyone's twinky.
Mhm.
So they do Lady Marmalade.
They do Lady Marmalade,
What? Okay.
and this time
So
two
they
girls
all
get
want. They
eliminated.
obviously all want to be Christina.
Yeah, two girls get eliminated. One gets to stay.
Yes, and the girl who stays is Tina Burner. But Michelle Visage reads her outfit, going, "What is this whole like firefighter thing going on?"
Yeah,
Because I didn't like her that plastic thing around her red wig. I
yeah.
get it, but I didn't like it.
Had around the wig. It was a little odd, but
It's a no for me.
just quirky. So half the
Cheers.
girls are being told they have to go, and then you get the plot, the twist of they have to vote one girl to go.
After Michelle Visage, I cannot say Michelle Visage.
So
After
Michelle,
after that lady tells RuPaul,
no,
"Wait, you just eliminated half the cast."
yeah. So I've heard rumors. I've heard rumors that it's
Huh?
only going to be not until the fourth episode that the first elimination happens.
Okay.
That the top girls are going to get to be able to compete again, while the bottom ones are still voting.
Where are you
And
getting your information from?
just various sources online, and I don't reveal my
Oh, I
secret.
just looked at my notes. I just looked at my notes. RuPaul makes two references that the queens don't understand. She tells Elliot with two T's, "Oh, very expose," and Elliot goes, "Uh huh." And then she tells Kamora, "Oh, I was watching Valley of the Dolls last night. You're serving me very Valley of the Dolls." She goes, "Uh huh, that was my inspiration." And I was like, "I'm not buying it. No, sis."
Like you were watching Barbie dolls, not Valley of the Dolls, but okay, girl.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen any of them or heard any of either, but I mean, when you're up there, you just go, uh huh.
Mm-hmm. You just
That's how Greg Howell, may he rest in peace, got his job.
just saying, uh-huh.
Do you do eyebrows? Oh,
Of
of course I do eyebrows. Uh huh.
course. So
So Tina Burner stays.
Tina Burner stays.
Kamora. Kamora gets reunited with her Chicago sister,
Yeah.
Denali Fox.
And so of course, the girls are all talking about who was staying, who was going, kind of a thing, who they were up against, because they all know each other, a lot of them.
And
So
Tamisha Iman goes, the ladies say go home.
yeah,
And then in the winner's circle, they find out that we find out that Rose and Tina Burner, well, Rose likes Tina Burner, but Tina Burner doesn't necessarily like Rose.
yeah, they have like a rivalry going on.
I like it. I like it.
I find it interesting that
Um, are you seeing any villains? Hmm?
am I seeing any villains? Kimura, she's giving me that villain vibe. I could see Rose kind of having a
I
mischievous,
feel
not
like,
quite villain vibe,
and
but
not to compare. Wait, who?
I could see Tina Rose having kind of a mischievous vibe about her. Like
I
not
could see that.
necessarily
Tina Burner is giving me a lot of Sherry Vine vibes of the whole. Because remember when they were de-dragging, and she's like, "Okay, who's single?" And I was like, "You're Uji." Which, for our listeners, if you don't know Uji, Uji is like creepy, gross, cringer. She's like, "Okay, who's hooking me up? Who's single?"
who's single, who's hooking up. I can see that's already going to cause some issues because I guess they're all staying in the same house this time and not
I forget which queen it is, but one of the queens has really bad skin problem. Like she's very red and flushed.
Tina Burner.
Who is it?
Where's Tina?
Not Tina Burner. Tina Burner has pimples, but another queen has like just bad skin problems.
So here's my thing.
Anyways, like I should be
Oh,
talking.
if they're all staying
Okay.
in the same house, aren't the queens who are safe going to know that the eliminated queens didn't actually go home? Because they're all in the same house.
Aren't the queens who are safe know who's going home?
because you have the six that were or seven that were sent to. They got the pork chop. They're
Right.
still going to be there because they weren't actually sent home. So the safe queens are going to know that the
Correct.
eliminated queens weren't actually eliminated.
I mean, it's a reality show, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so out of the queens who got the pork chop, if you had to choose, say Taylor was there, who would you send home based on this first episode?
Laura. Change
Right away, no thought, no thought. Boom, come on.
Laura.
Okay, who would I send home? Not Utica, because she's amazing. I kind of want to send home, and I know this is gonna be a gag, because I know they're gonna keep her on for a long time because she's good TV. I would send home Rose. Bye. I don't get the like gap tooth thing. I don't, but I will say she was one of my favorite outfits of the entrance looks. I love that like pink jacket. I love a big hair.
I liked the outfit. I just wish it was a different color so it would actually show up well against the pink screens and the pink lights and the pink.
Okay.
It's like my same issue of
Okay.
when a darker skinned girl comes in and she's dressed head to toe like all in black and the black hair and the black outfit and it's just you can't see her. You can't see
Why are you always coming for Mayhem Miller as
or
Krampus?
I mean even with Kimura, her dress with her hair, just everything blends in with her skin tone. You can't really
Kamora. Kamora.
Kimura.
Kamora. You know Kamora's gonna go at least mid-season because she's gonna be good TV also.
I've heard she's the first to go.
Dun
Yeah, I've heard Kimura
dun
go,
dun.
so we'll see.
Okay, so who do you think? Because there's always a season where there's two queens fighting.
Well,
Thoughts?
we have Rose and Tina Burner for the fighting.
True, but but I can't see them getting to shouting matches.
Yeah, I think if Kimura stayed on, she'd be getting into some shouting matches. I don't. I see this as gonna be another.
No, not Kamara. I think it's gonna be Tamisha Iman will be one of the queens who gets into a fight with somebody.
I see this as it's gonna be another one of the seasons where everyone just loves each other so much. You know that how we get
No,
you stuff in those.
no, I don't see it. I don't see it because I know Tamisha Iman will probably um, get the villain edit because she's standing up for her rights. I think the White Queen who might get the White Tears edit might be either Elliot with two T's or Joey J.
Maybe Joey J. But Joey J's already said she's
Because
the filler queen.
it's gonna. Oh my god, filler queen.
It will be
I
interesting to
think
see though.
Candy Muse is gonna start a lot of drama, but I think also because I follow Candy Muse on Instagram, and
Oh,
she's been doing Facebook lives with her fellow queens.
yeah.
So I think Candy Muse will be one of those queens who starts fights but will talk it out.
Well, apparently Candy's actually really sweet, according to some. Though I didn't like,
Um,
she's
but
very right now.
don't talk to Aja because she was talking shit about Aja and the family.
Yeah, she's very anti-Aja. So yeah, but it'll
She's
be
well,
interesting.
she's not anti Aja, but she's very like, we had our differences, but now we're fine.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the dynamic of the group since they're all instead of being sequestered in individual rooms, they're all stuck in one house. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out this season.
Yes, time will tell.
And
What
then
we
if
saw
they live in a
from
13
the
bedroom house, which I highly doubt they have a 13-bedroom house, you know.
what about a three-bedroom house? Three-bedroom house. Who do you
So
call when your drag is on fire?
I'm gonna try and dial in Sarah at some point so she can give her thoughts.
We should maybe next episode.
Maybe.
We can try to do something. Um, yeah. So far, this looks like a very interesting episode.
And well, it'll be interesting to see how it plays out with the people eliminated and who comes back and how they get.
Also, for our yes, do you think someone will already get eliminated by the queens, or do you think this is just a
Well,
whatever you
they
want to
said
call it?
it takes 4 episodes to happen. So there's some big twist.
if your source is reliable.
Yeah. So I mean, like, are they gonna have to like maybe they're gonna battle it out lip sync style? Maybe they're gonna put it to a vote. And how do you do that?
Well, we got a preview of the next episode, and they're doing girl group numbers.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. Also, thanks to our one subscriber, Jared Lee, which is me, I have bought the season, so now we can watch it instead of trying to catch it on YouTube like we used to.
Oh yes, because you used to have that issue, didn't you?
Uh, well, we used to when we tried to watch the Runway and all that shit. Honey, let me tell you,
Well, then you
Mija.
could have just logged into VH1 because I have that.
Yeah, but sometimes it wouldn't work for us. Remember, like how, like, or like we had to watch the commercials also.
Yeah.
But
So
but now that I have this season, we don't have to worry about the commercials, honey,
you can fast
honey,
forward.
darling, sweetie, darling.
All right. So what are
Um.
your thoughts?
Oh,
Nice.
what was that?
What? That's just
It
your.
was like a loud. No, there's like a. You'll hear it when you play back.
That's just your.
Um, you guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Janae,
And
Angie.
maybe we can get Jared a better mic so he's not using his earpiece to talk into.
I need to. I was talking to our friend Tag, and he said, "Yeah, we need to get that working." So
Yeah.
hopefully, I'll bring him some soup because I made some Portuguese bean soup. Um, and we'll see. Maybe we'll get something working.
You're gonna try and bribe him with soup.
Bitch, I make good soup. Okay, trust me. Hopefully, though, next time we record, we can record in person. Um, Taylor's been safe. I've been safe. We've both been hanging out with our bubbles. We're doing good. I'm put your arms down. I can smell you from over here.
Hey, bubble.
Put it down. I can smell your armpits.
Not like
I
my
can smell your
bubble though
armpit.
from Abfab. Not that.
Sweaty armpit.
Look at the time. I gotta go. I got.
What's the time? What's gonna be close to midnight?
All right.
Oh, she's switching hats now. Wait, I
So
have that hat. Okay.
let
You
us know.
guys, thanks so much for tuning in. You can follow me at Jaredactyl. You can follow Taylor at the Taylor Dylan Show.
My Instagram
I
handle
no
is.
longer have a podcast.
Yeah, her podcast died when her one subscriber realized that she wasn't any good. Was your
Who
mom?
died? Arakita
Mhm.
Evita.
All right.
Oh my god. Did you say Trump?
No, I said your mom was your one follower, and she realized you were no good. So
Don't
she
come for my mom. Don't come for my mom. She don't even know technology. Oh,
my page. All right. So we'll see you next.
bye.
Peace out.
We'll see you next week for the next episode. Bye.
Bye.